So this video aims to give you a little bit of understanding about the A2 class structure for the mid-levels. So you'll see over here in the purple is reading, and over here in the blue is listening. All of the pages on the tablet that are reading will be purple, and all of the tablet pages that are blue will be listening pages. So if you look at the class from the offset, we have at the beginning greetings and attendance. This slot has been given 5 minutes in the reading and the listening lesson, as it takes a little while for the students to get logged in and ready for the class. During this time, you should be speaking to the students, asking how they are, and making sure they're generally prepared for the lesson with all of the materials that they need. Here, you might want to check if the students have their tablets ready, if they're charged, if they have paper, and if they have pens, just to make sure everything goes smoothly for the rest of your class. So let's look at reading first. The first thing you're going to do with your students is the vocabulary. So you have the quiz and the introduction to new vocabulary. You should do the quiz first, set a timer for no more than 5 minutes. The questions are fairly simple. They have to match the answers or they have to infill the sentences. So realistically, it shouldn't take your students any more than 3 minutes to complete. Once you've done the quiz, collecting the responses, then you can hand out the new vocabulary for the lesson. You won't need to review every single vocabulary term on the paper. Instead, select the words that you find are the most challenging and review those together with the class. Once you've done that, you'll see you move into the reading. So this is the core focus of the lesson, and the reading component will take up the majority of this lesson. As you have a lot of examples provided, reading has been allocated 40 minutes, but you will also see that you have another additional 30 minutes here for quiz and justify. For the quiz, you may do this throughout your reading lesson. So you might do one example together, one example with the students leading, and then you might do a quiz question. If that is how you're going to do it, just merge the reading and the quiz together and review the quiz answers with justification. Alternatively, you can leave the quiz answers till the end and use this 30 minutes to do the quiz questions. The students should be timed, and then they should justify their answer. This has been given 30 minutes due to the length of time that it takes for the students to justify and the process of the elimination step. Over on the left here, you'll see there's brain breaks here. The brain break should be 5 to 10 minutes. They may go into 15 minutes if you have the time. The brain breaks are on the left because you are free to distribute these across your class as you choose. You don't need to do 10 minutes all at once. Alternatively, you could spread these gaps out and breaks and have them going throughout the lesson instead of doing one big chunk. At the bottom here, you'll see end of class activity. Now, you might not always be able to fit in an end of class activity. If you had a lot of reading questions to review or your students were struggling, it's going to take you longer to do the reading component. This is why the end of class activity is optional. You should prepare either a writing task or a research task just in case you do have time to complete this end of class activity at the end.